A good tenant can make your life easy, but a bad tenant can make your life a living HE double hockey sticks. We're talking tenant screening on another episode of Ask Prof Joey C. We're here today with Sean, the king of leasing, Shockner. The shocker of leasing, as they call you. Sean has been with RE360 for many moons, many years, and is a master at leasing. I brought him to share some tips on tenant screening that will help you save money and time by getting good tenants in the door. Sean, can you give a few tips to the viewers?
Sure. So starting off, you want to screen your tenants over the phone. You're going to have a lot of leads calling in through your various marketing that we talked about before. And then with those leads, you ask them the initial questions. When are they looking to move in? If they're looking to move too soon, sometimes that's an issue. If they're looking to move in over the course of the first of the month, why are they moving? Are they currently being evicted from their current residence? You ask what their credit's like, what their background's like, criminal background, and their current employment situation. Do they have a job? That's one big point.
That's nice because you can screen them before you waste valuable time, their time and your time, coming to your office, going to the property. You can already pre-screen these people. If they're not qualified, then you don't waste anyone's time. Very nice. What about number 2?
Okay, so whenever you do, you found this tenant is going to be a quality person, they're not going to waste your time, bring them into the office, you meet them before you go to the property, and then you see, will they be willing to do a rental application? Rental application is a big part of it. You can do a background check, you can do a rental check of their previous rental history. You get references as to what their landlord's phone number is, what their employer's number is, have them bring their pay stubs for their job or whatever sort of income that they have, and just make sure everything is verifiable. That's very important.
So the part of this phone screening is asking the tenant to bring the applicable documentation that's going to prove what they tell you over the phone, like pay stubs from an employer, their employer's phone number, past landlord history. Asking these questions up front, again, saves you time when they walk through the door so you can verify what they're actually telling you isn't true with step 3.
I forget step 3. Step 3 is actually running the background check. So you do call their previous landlord. You will have to verify maybe online if that is a real, legitimate owner of the property. Checking with their pay stubs that they make at least 3 times what the rent is.
3 times the rent for a pay stub in any given month is just a general rule of thumb that someone's cost of living should be about 25 to 35% of their overall income for their actual housing. In some markets, this may change. So this is just a rule of thumb that we use here in our current market.
So some of the websites that we use to screen tenants, there are ways that they can screen themselves and get their own copy of a credit score through sites like Zumper. We use Mr. Landlord, which is a great resource because it provides in-depth details as to the national eviction search throughout the entire country, and then it also gives you a FICO credit score. FICO is probably one of the better of the 3 just because it is overall for their financial history.
So the screening is so important when we're doing the fact check because we're really screening our tenants based on fact, not opinion. So we're going into depth on credit score, making sure that they do qualify, making sure they don't have factual past history with landlords or evictions. Monitoring these documents are the best way to see if a tenant can pay you, does have employment. So make sure you're paying attention to the facts and get yourself a good tenant. Right, Sean? Have you ever had a bad tenant?
Yep.
You damn right you have. You better not have any more either.
Right.
Get you some! Get you some! Get you some! Get out there and lease!
How do you feel about that, Sean?
That's how I'm motivated!
I feel motivated.
Good.